contest. And I will talk in detail about each of these steps in the next few minutes. It'll also be great for you to know that the Digital for All Challenge is split into two different tracks or challenge levels. There is the basic level challenge, and then there's the intermediate level challenge. For the basic level challenge, you will be, it is for people who take only the basic digital literacy courses. This can happen online or on site at any of our Tech for Dev programs under the Emerging Market Model Initiative. For the intermediate level challenge, the training for this challenge and the courses that qualify you to participate for the challenge are any of our special programs that are delivered either virtually or on site with any of Tech for Dev's partners. I will explain this in further detail to you. For the basic challenge, we have a grand prize winning of 1 million naira. And for the intermediate challenge, we have a grand prize winning of 2.5 million naira. These are not the only winnings in this challenge. For both challenges, you'd have consolation prizes for runner-ups and for exceptional participants. And this ranges from laptops to phones to other consolation prizes that allow you to have an advantage or a better positioning to access digital opportunities, right? So let's go on and explain the stages. The first stage is the register stage. That stage started from the 16th of September when we made the first call for people to participate. Now, you can register to be in the competition from the 16th of September to the 30th of November. All you need to do is go to the Digital for All Challenge portal and register, right? So that's digitalforall.techfordev.com. Very simple. It is important that you register on the Digital for All Challenge website before trying to participate. I'm saying this because there are people who are in our on-site trainings on this call listening to me as well. The fact that you're in one of our on-site trainings, and when I say on-site, it means you're having training in a particular training venue across the country. It doesn't mean that you are automatically qualified. For you to actually say, okay, I'm getting into the Digital for All Challenge, you need to come to the Digital for All Challenge portal and register. That's how we know that this person has signed up to contest in this particular challenge. Okay, having said that, your first step is to register, and then the next step is you learn. Okay, this is the learning phase, and the learning phase is open also from the 16th of September to the 30th of November, right? After the 30th of November, the learning phase for the challenge stops, which means that every other learning after that date is not something that would be giving you access into the challenge. Okay. Okay. So what does it mean to learn? Now you can decide to learn the basic courses. That's for people who want to go for the basic challenge, basic level challenge. And you're looking to get that 1 million naira cash prize. You can go for the basic courses, and you can do the basic courses either online or offline. I'm going to do the walkthrough and you would understand it at that point. Just before I continue, I want to say, if you are having questions while I'm speaking, do type in your questions using the chat icon and the messaging feature on this call. just as quickly as the questions come in. I know for some of you, as we're speaking, your questions might be answered, but just so you don't forget your questions, do type them in so we can see them. Okay, so you learn the basic courses either online or offline, but the intermediate courses can only be learned via our virtual or on-site touchpoint programs. Okay, and I'll explain that in the steps. Now, for you to get into the intermediate courses, it is very important that you follow our Tech for Dev on social media, and that's our social media handle there at Tech for Dev to access the intermediate courses. Why? Because we will be announcing intermediate courses on a continuous basis, right? So some of these courses will be happening in locations, and then we would have programs that are purely virtual, which means you can join a virtual training for intermediate courses and participate from anywhere in the country, right? You don't necessarily need to be on site. But you'd have to get that information. It's easier to get it if you're following the handle. What happens from 16th of September to 30th? You're learning, okay? But from the 1st of October, which is about next week, or rather, which is from this Friday, you would have the feature to verify your certification. So you've registered, you've gone through a learning, right, whether basic or intermediate, and now we need you to come and verify your certification. Now, what does verifying your certification mean? It means because you have registered and we have your details, which means email and phone number, we will send you an email and or a text message to verify, to come back to the Digital for All Challenge platform to verify your certification, right? So please make sure that the phone number that you use to sign up or register for the challenge is the same phone number that you use all through, whether you are on site or online um, um, taking the trainings or virtual taking the trainings. It is very, 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 very important that your phone number is consistent. Because when you come for your verification, we will be sending you one-time passwords to fill in, so we know that it is you on this phone trying to verify your certification status, right? And then from the 1st of December, we begin the contest, okay? Now, like you can see on my slide here, the basic challenge for that, the basic level challenge is a time quiz and will happen in stages. So we're going to have state qualifiers, regional qualifiers, and then the national qualifiers, which is the final person that gets the grand prize. And this will happen in a very short period of time, okay? So everybody's going to be tested concurrently, and then the number one person wins. Okay. However, like I said, this is not the only thing that you can win. You can participate in our referral challenges. Referral challenges happen on a weekly basis, and make sure you follow Tech for Dev to access them, as to know when they're live. So referral challenges happen on a weekly basis, and we'll be giving out prizes for those mini challenges as well as we build up to the main contest itself that starts from the 1st of December into February 2022. Like I said, if you have questions, do make sure that you type in your questions on the message box. All right, so this gives us an overview, but now let us do a walkthrough of how to actually get registered and participate in the Digital for All Challenge. Okay. Before I begin the walkthrough, I would like to know that you guys can hear me still. So please just type in on the chat box and let me know that you can hear me.
Hi, Michael. Please let me know if you can hear me. Your mic is muted and we can't hear you anymore.
Hi, can you hear me? Hi, thank you so much. Where did you guys stop?
We stopped where you said you wanted to do a walkthrough and you asked if anybody could hear you and they've been responding that they can hear you. So that's the last thing we heard.
Oh, wow. Okay, thank you very much. I think I'll just go through it again. So, like I said, this is the landing page. Once you guys come on, this is the landing page, and we have this really
And we
nice.
can't see your screen either. Sorry to cut you.
You can't see my screen.
If you're sharing a screen, we can't see it.
Okay. Apologies. Let me know if you can see my screen now, please.
It's coming up.
Okay. Can you see it now?
No, it's still black.
It must be connectivity issues. Just let me know when it comes up, please.
Right. Would you stop sharing? Okay, okay. Yeah, it's up, it's up. We can see it now.
It's up now? Okay, great. Can you still
Yes, I
hear
can
me
see
in
it.
real time?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, great. Um, Sorry about that, everyone. I will just go through from getting on this particular landing page. So like I said, you use the link, digitalforall.techfordev.com to get on this particular landing page. And on this landing page, you see you're welcome, and then a little blurb that tells you why we're doing it. And there's the click to register button. But before we go into the click to register button, there's other information here that lets you know about the prizes. We already spoke about this, 1 million for basic, 2.5 million for intermediate. And then it gives you the beginning steps, okay, how to participate. So step one, get trained. Step two, upload your certificate. Now this speaks to the verification phase of things, your certificate verification. And then we say step three, share your certificate on social media, tagging Tech for Dev and Microsoft. The reason why this is important is because it's a timed contest, right? And we do know that at some times people would have ties. And these little instructions are things that we're going to look out for when um, factoring in a tiebreaker. Okay, so it's really important for you to tag us on social media because we're watching. Okay, and then there's a step four, follow at Tech for Dev, very important as well. And then so don't just tag us and not follow, and don't just not follow. Don't just follow and then not tag us with your certificate. Okay, do both. And then step 05, watch out for further instructions, right? And we'll be giving instructions and updating this particular page, this particular website, across the different phases of the program. So watch out, check, make sure your email is active. Whatever email you're giving us on this, make sure it's not a dummy. Make sure your phone number is yours or one that you have access to. Okay, so I'm going to go straight into the actual walkthrough of registering. So you click the button, click here to register, and it comes. First thing you need to do is fill this basic information on the first page, which is your name, your email address, state of residence, very important. Like I said, the challenge is in levels, okay? So we have state, regional, and national, okay? And it happens very fast in a very short period of time. But we do need you to let us know what states you're in, okay? Because that kind of helps your chances. So if you're in Enugu and you stay in Enugu, please don't fill in FCT. because you're going there for 2 days. Please don't do that. Just give us where you actually reside, very, 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 very important. Okay, so just feel that. I'm just going to assume I'm in Delta State, and I'm going to assume that there's a place called Surulere in Delta State, and I'm going to pick my date of birth, and the gender. Let's say I'm female. Okay, and click next. All right, and then it takes you to the second and final form. Please, every information you give us on this second and final form is super important, okay? So what do? Occupation, right? Are you student, full-time, part-time, contract, retired, or unemployed? Are you, what's your level of education? Did you finish school?
Sorry to cut you short, but your screen is not moving. We're still on the digital for welcome to the digital for all challenge. We haven't moved past that page. So we can't see the form you're talking about.
Oh, wow. Okay. I think that form should load up anytime now. Can you see it?
Your screen hasn't even moved at all since you started speaking.
Since I started speaking. Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it has been stuck on that first page. Would you stop sharing and share again?
I think I will stop sharing, probably drop off and come back on. I think that's what I'll try and do.
Okay, great. Let's try that. Thank you.
Okay. Hi, can you guys see my screen now? Hi, can you hear me? Chigozie, let me see, can anyone hear me?
Yes, Michael, I can hear you. Can
Well,
you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but
I
can you
can't.
see my screen?
Okay, so your screen is coming up. It's not up yet.
Okay.
So the screen is blank right now.
So here's what we can do. Since I think there's a connectivity problem where I am, I don't know, Yemisi or Chigozie, could you guys share your screen on the website and I just do the walkthrough for everyone who's here? Hi, Victory. I can see your question. Who's attending to my question, please? Yes, once we're done with the walkthrough, I will go through each and every question, okay?
All right. Okay, so let me share from my end then.
Thank you very much, MC.
Let me know when you can see my screen.
It's coming up from my end. Still blank, but it's coming up.
Okay, so I think they can see my screen now.
Okay, great. I can see your screen as well.
Awesome.
Thank you very much. So I would just like you to scroll down. I know I've already said everything that has to do with scrolling down, but just scroll down so that everyone can see um, also what I'm talking about. So yes, um, that's the information that talks about the prizes. That's the how to get started and like how to participate information that I was reading out. I know you didn't see my screen scroll, but yes, now you can see it. That's the information right there. Um, okay, let's go back up to the form to register. Okay, so here, this is the first modal form, and once you click here to register, what comes up is first name, last name. This is introductory information, right? And the MEC is just going to go ahead and fill it. But like I said, make sure that the state of residence that you're putting in is very, very, very important. Make sure you're giving us accurate information. Put the actual location where you're a resident, not a place where you're visiting. Super important because, like I said, it's state, regional, and then national level, and the competition happens very fast because it's a time quiz. Okay, so you could be in like 3 to 4 days. We could already know who's moving to regional levels and the sorts. So um, just so you have context. And for each stage, as you move on, we're going to be sending you information that says, congratulations, you made it through the state level. Now moving you to regionals, you were in the top XXYZ number of participants or candidates. And that's how we're going to keep moving you guys from state to regional to national.
Okay, so I'm done. I'm clicking next.
Yes, please. Okay, so like I said, what you're seeing on this second model is super important. Tell us your occupation. If you're unemployed, please tell us that you're unemployed. If you're employed, tell us that you're employed. Um, it it just be as a factual as you know the information actually is. So yes, CMEC, yes, CMEC is earning above 400,000. That's fine. Which of the categories do you belong to? Great. So let us know. Is it NYC? Is it are you undergrad? You know, and the sorts. And then let us know. Very, very important. How did you hear about us? Was it on Facebook? Was it some other platform? Was it WhatsApp? Was it others, right? Just make sure to give us as accurate as uh, as possible information here. And then MEC clicks the submit button. Great. Now, what happens here once you've clicked the submit button is you have successfully registered for the challenge. Okay? What you need to do next is proceed to learning. Now you can see a button there that says proceed to learning platform. Now that learning platform is what we're about to show you next. So MEC, please go ahead and click the proceed to learning platform button. And what happens is that you are redirected to the learning portal, okay? Now, the learning portal is the Digital Nigeria Training Portal. And what you see here are, this is the landing page, okay? We would need you to, so For some of you, you might see this landing page. For some of you, it'll take you straight to a place where you put in your phone number, okay? Yeah, do you already have an account? Is this like a dummy?
No, I don't have an account yet.
Great, that is perfect. So what happens is once you see this page, right, and you want to click, so click, click the basic digital skills. Click maybe 101 with computers. You see, it'll always tell you to register, right? That's if you haven't signed up or you don't have that's you've never come to this, it's never redirected you here, right, to the Digital Nigeria platform. They'll ask you to register. But before you click the register button, let me see, just let us scroll down a bit to give everyone context. You can click out to close the model, cancel. Okay, so once you come on this platform, you would see basic digital skills. Please scroll down. Okay, you will see intermediate digital skills. Keep going. You will see advanced digital skills. Yeah, and you should see entrepreneurial skills as well. And then you would see soft skills. Okay. All right. Now, you would see all of these courses here. However, the only course that concerns you with regards to this challenge is the basic digital literacy course. That is the very, very first course, right? Which has about 14 modules. The intermediate course, now for those of you who want to take intermediate, who want to participate for the intermediate challenge to win the 2.5 million naira, the intermediate course here is not the intermediate course that qualifies you to be a part of the challenge. For that intermediate course,
Okay, mic is muted.
yes, sorry about that. I was explaining how that the intermediate course is not the courses that you see here. The courses that you see here do not qualify you to participate in the intermediate course. What qualifies you to participate in the intermediate course is that you are part of one of our either virtual training programs. By virtual, it means we are training you live, but virtually. You're part of one of our virtual training programs or one of our on-site training programs for intermediate courses. Okay. Very, very important for you to know that. So the only thing you're required to take here is the basic digital literacy course. Yesterday, we had a lot of questions about people who had already started some of the intermediate courses here. That's great, you know, that you started an intermediate course here, but this is not the courses, intermediate courses here are not the courses that qualify you to win in the challenge. you need to be in one of either our virtual training for intermediate courses or on-site training for intermediate courses, which we will be announcing on our Tech for Dev handle. So make sure you're following the Tech for Dev handle. If you take, so what you're supposed to take is just the basic course, right? And here's the thing, if you take the basic course and intermediate course, you get access to both the intermediate challenge and the basic challenge, okay? But the basic course you're taking is here. If you take any of the basic courses, rather, if you take the basic digital skill course here, it qualifies you for the basic challenge. There are some of you that are, like I said, on our on-site training programs. That is, you're probably getting trained in, let's say, Kanu, with one of our partners. Yes, that training also works because we have your database. So the basic digital skill training online here is what gets you into the basic digital skills challenge. Apart from that, the other courses don't take you into intermediate. Having said that, please, let me see, can we go to the basic? So the basic has 14 course modules in total. You need to finish all 14 because it is the 14 that make up the basic digital skills. You finish all 14. Okay, so don't do one module and say, I have finished the basic digital skills training. Nope. You need to finish all 14 modules. The good news is that these 14 modules can be finished in less than 7 hours. So literally in 2 days, you can finish all 14 modules. They're that easy, okay? Yeah, so once you're done here, you wait till the 1st of October, and then you guys will start getting emails and text messages telling you that you should come and verify your certification. Okay, that's for the challenge. So thank you very much, Yemisi, for sharing your screen. Now let's get into the questions proper. Okay. I'm just going to go from the beginning. Okay. I can see a question here from Get to Adeshola. You said, good day, sir. Does that mean that people applying for the intermediate course will not be able to get certification? Why not? You would get a certification as long as you finish the intermediate course. If you're referring to the intermediate course on that Digital Nigeria portal that we just walked you through, those intermediate courses don't apply to get you into the intermediate challenge. Question from Facebook. George Innocent says, can I change my course on the portal? If you're referring to the basic digital literacy courses, there's no need to do that. All 14 of them are what you need to take to enter the basic challenge. And if you also want to participate in the intermediate challenge, then it's not the courses on the portal. So what you need to do is to follow our handles and get access to the actual trainings that qualify you for that challenge. Jefta, how many courses are we to take on the intermediate level? Okay, so across the country on an intermediate level, we only have 5 major courses that are done: software development, product design, product management, cybersecurity, and data science and visualization. These are the 4 courses that we train you on, and all you need to do is take one of them. Okay, but if you're referring to the courses on the portal, once again, I say the intermediate courses on the portal do not give you access to that intermediate challenge. Are you sharing your slide? If yes, I can't see. Okay, so that was when we had issues. Can we get access to the recording of the meeting? Yes, we will give you access to the recording of the meeting. Chico's already answered that. Victory says, so I've completed 12 courses so far, 2 from intermediary category and 10 from basic so far. I have scored 100% in all 4 courses. Out of curiosity, however, I attempted to determine the maximum number of trials for each course, and I was locked out after 3rd attempt. Is there a way you can unlock the course for me, please? Pardon me, all 12 courses, not 4. So if I get you right, you took the 12 courses. So there are 14 courses under the basic, right? I'm sure that you can try after a number of days, and it'll be open for you once again. But there are 14 courses on that basic. And like I said, once again, the intermediate courses on that portal are not the intermediate courses that get you into the intermediate level challenge. You said, sir, is Women Techstars Bootcamp part of the on-site programs that can qualify us for this challenge? That's a great question, Adeshola. So the Women Techstars Bootcamp is a special training program, and it hasn't been factored in to the EMMI. But I guess there is some level of provision that we can make for Women Techstars boot campers. So please drop your email address here, and we will revert to you with an answer to your question. Or you can send it directly via DM to us on social media, so we know, and make sure we know it's you. Okay. Thank you so much. That's a very smart question. Please, can you share the link for your YouTube channel? Okay. I guess either Yemisi or Chigozie will do that. I have not been able to upload my certificate on the portal. I am not really sure what portal it is, though. Okay, so the feature to verify your certification is not yet up on the portal. It'll go live from the 1st of October. So, and you will get a text message to get that done. So, yeah, just stay close to your phone. Stay close to your phone. Um, can you still hear me? Let me see.
Just like on Michael.
Okay. The next question is, I'm trying to get the next question. Is there a particular order for uploading to social media? I mean, some of us have uploaded our certifications to social media without uploading to the yet to be provided portal. So we advise you to post on social media and tag us, but that's not like, that doesn't cancel out the fact that you need to upload it on the portal. Okay, so it's really important that you upload it on the portal. Super important. Victory says I can try, so you're not sure. So we're pretty sure, Victory, you can try. Okay. And if you have further difficulties, do send us a message via DM, either IG or Facebook. Okay, I've already answered the Women Textiles Bootcamp question. What's your support email address? I think it'll be faster to get to us via social media, but I think Chigozie can also send an email address that's usable. Victory says, I left a message on your Facebook DM yesterday. No reply so far. Apologies for that, Victory. You will get a reply today. Okay, so I think I am done with all the questions. Yes. So just to be clear, if you get a basic if you get a basic certificate or you've taken the basic courses, when we're sending you access to the challenge, right? Rather, when I say access to challenge, I'm talking about the contest, links to take the quizzes in the contest that start from the 1st of December. When we're sending you that, you would have the link for the basic. However, for people who have taken the intermediate and the basic, you'll be getting both links. Okay, it means that you have a chance to take a shot at the 2.5 million naira for the intermediate and also take a shot at the 1 million naira for the basic. Okay, so going from basic to intermediate and doing intermediate actually gives you a higher shot, because now you have access to both challenges. Okay, so I think that's a plus for everyone who's on our intermediate programs. Yeah. One last question from Bollocks05. So he said, so till October 1st, till we get the academy or resource to learn the intermediate skills. Oh, Bolutife. Okay. Sorry about that. We already have some intermediate skills training that are currently ongoing. However, you can't access them because they're ongoing now, and they've gone a reasonable distance in the learning. But we would be announcing more trainings for intermediate skills from October the 1st. Your question is it that after we have uploaded our certificates to the portal, we will have to do another quiz, the contest you have been mentioning? Oh, yes. So what they're like I said, they're phases, okay? There's register, which is, you fill the form on the portal, and then there's learn, which means you either go and complete the basic digital literacy on the online portal, or you go into any of our intermediate trainings. Or you go into any of our intermediate trainings. Can you hear me? So you either do that or go into any of our intermediate trainings. And you have to come back. So having gone through both of them, you'd have to come back to the platform. And that's why we're saying for everyone who has registered, we'll be sending you emails or text messages when the feature to upload your certificate is on. Now, once you do that, okay, we know that this person is a learner and this person has learned, okay? This person qualifies to compete for the 1 million naira in basic and or the 2.5 million naira in intermediate. You said, please, I can see Rachel's question. Please, what is the portal for the uploads? It's the same portal. It's the same digital for all techfordev.com, the same one you used to register. You just cannot see the feature to upload yet. From 1st of October, the feature will be up. Victory says, some of us started these courses prior to this challenge. I hope there won't be any complications whatsoever. No, there will not be any complications, Victory. Okay, so I'm just going to see if there's one last question, but I think we're done. This is a 1 hour webinar. And yes, Zion says, thank you. Thanks so much for this enlightenment. You're welcome, Zion. Okay, guys, this brings us to the end of our live webinar day 2 for Digital for All Challenge. Thank you very much for attending. If you, after this meeting, you have more questions, do shoot them up to our social media handles. Let us know what your concerns are or what your questions are, and we will do well to respond to you as fast as possible. Thank you so much. Do have a lovely day. Bye for now.